So you've gone through the college application process, wrote countless essays, and it actually worked well for you because you've got accepted into a ton of colleges. Now, the big question lies, which college are you gonna choose? Well, no need to worry because that's exactly what this video is all about. Today, we are giving you 5 factors to look into while choosing a college because we want to make sure that you choose the college that is right for you. So we're gonna jump right in with factor number 1, which is looking at tuition costs. This can be a huge factor, if not the number 1 factor that plays into which college you choose is the best for you. So one really important factor is to see how much your tuition actually costs, because you can go on your college's website and look up the tuition costs, but that probably isn't accurate to what you're gonna be actually paying. So it's very important to check out your financial aid package, see if you got any grants, any merit aid, any scholarships. Make sure you see how much money the school has given you to really get a sense of what your tuition cost is, because once you get a sense of that, you will get a sense of, is this school right for me? Another thing that plays a factor in tuition cost is room and board. So you definitely want to look at that and add that on top of tuition, because if you're commuting, you are going to be paying less than if you are dorming. So you definitely want to look into that as well. But if you are looking for more ways to fund your education, you got to check out Bold.org. We're here to help. Go to Bold.org now, create your applicant profile, and you will unlock hundreds of thousands of dollars of exclusive scholarships. And our scholarships are available for all students studying in the United States. So you definitely want to go check us out. So after you've looked at all the costs of tuition and figured that out, it is time for factor number 2, which is to look at your major. So for undecided students, this one isn't really much of an important factor because you are still undecided, which is okay. You don't need to know exactly what you want to do. But for those students who do know what they want to do and do know their majors, you might want to take a look into these factors. Does your school offer your major? Because I know a lot of students, sometimes they just have this dream image of this school in their mind, even before they choose what college they want to go to. And sometimes it turns out that that college doesn't even have their major, or doesn't have the best program for their major. Once you've looked at all the colleges that indeed do have your major, what is the reputation of your major? Is it just a small little program? Is it a really major program in that school? You want to compare it school to school, because let's say you want to become a nurse. Sometimes some colleges have better nursing programs than this, or pre-nursing. Wait, do you just go to nursing program? No, you have to get. You could also look into factors such as what percentage of students from your major after graduation are actually getting jobs. And you could actually find this on your school's website. And if you can't look into that, you could actually just contact your school and they can tell you as well. Because you want to see okay, do people who go to this school for this major graduate and get a job? That's a really important factor to look into, because the last thing you want to do is go to a school and major in something and not get a job after graduation. Moving on into factor number 3, which students should look at when choosing their college that is right for them, is to check out the location and the environment of the college. Now, this may not seem like a big deal at first, but trust me, especially if you're the kind of person like me who is very, very affected by their physical environment, this is a huge factor. If you're like me and you absolutely hate the winter and hate the cold, hate the snow, anything about the cold, you're not gonna want to study in Boston, Massachusetts, or Alaska, someplace that's super cold. You don't want to do that, because even though the school may seem wow, this is great, it has a great program, this and this and that, it might not be as good as it seems to you because of your surroundings. I went to college in Manhattan and I thought I wanted to be a city girl. It turns out, I did not like the city at all. And also, I hated the cold. Yeah, I still decided to go to college in Manhattan. It was terrible. The winters were terrible. Did I get seasonal depression? Yes, I did. Was it a terrible experience for me all around? Yeah, it was. But I didn't know. And I'm glad I had that experience, because had I not, I would have been okay, oh my gosh, I've never lived in the city. What is it like? But now I could easily say, I've lived there, been there, done that, and I hate it, and that's okay. So then I transferred to Pepperdine University in Malibu, California. Beach life, always sunny, it was amazing. But let me tell you, I wasn't kidding when I said I got seasonal depression in Manhattan. I was not kidding, I legit did. But when I went to Malibu, something like all the serotonin in me was boosted because I had the best, and I'm not even exaggerating, the best experience of my life. And a huge part of that literally was because of the physical environment. It was warm. I was able to walk places because it wasn't just like a campus in the smack dab in the middle of Manhattan. So you definitely want to look into this factor because sometimes it could be a lot more important than you think. All right, so moving on into factor number 4 when choosing the perfect college for you is to focus on what extracurricular activities your college offers. So maybe you've wanted to participate in Greek life your entire life. Ever since you were little, you could always imagine being in that sorority or being in that fraternity, and that's something you've always wanted to do. That's something you probably don't want to compromise for, because if that's something you've been dreaming of, that's a huge part of your college experience that you don't want to miss out on. Or maybe you could really see yourself like participating in a math, science, or business club, because a lot of extracurriculars can look great on your resume and actually like help you get a job after graduation. So if this is something you want to participate in, definitely look at colleges who have really great extracurricular programs. And factor number 5 when choosing which college is the best fit for you, you should definitely look at the class sizes and the campus size. If it's really hard for you to focus in a classroom with a ton of students and you're more of like, I want to have a relationship with my professor and be able to ask questions and be able to participate more freely in class, you probably want to go to a college that offers smaller classes, because it's really awesome to like have more of a personal like relationship with your professor and get like more a one-on-one help. So there's a lot of different factors that goes into whether a college is a big campus or a small campus, or does it have a small faculty to student ratio, a large one? Like, you definitely want to look into these factors because it is definitely going to play a big role in how you learn in your learning environment, and it's all in all going to affect your college experience, and you definitely want it to affect it in a really good way. But you thought we were done there? We're not. Stick around because we have a 6th bonus factor. So our bonus factor number 6 when choosing which college is best for you is to definitely look into your school's career resources. After all, that's why you're going to college, right? To have a career. So you definitely want to check out like, what does my school offer, not only in school while studying for my career, but like outside of school. Are they going to help me get a job? Do they have a career center that can help me with my resume, help me update my resume, help me with mock interviews, help me get set up with internships? Like, there's a bunch of factors that different schools have when it comes to like career resources. Like, for example, my school, Pepperdine, it had an amazing, I will never get over how amazing it was, career center that you could literally go in anytime when you make your appointment and ask like anything, literally anything. So you definitely want to look into like what resources your college has that will help you advance in your career, because you know, that's why you're going to college, to have a career. So you definitely want to make sure those resources are pristine. And that is all, folks. Those were 5 plus a 6th bonus, if you stuck around, factors on how to choose which college is the best fit for you. So good luck with everything. We wish you the best of luck, guys, in choosing which college is the perfect fit for you. And guys, comment down below right now which colleges you're looking at. Like, comment down below your college list. But best of luck with everything. We believe in you. You got this. We know you're going to make the right decision for yourself. So get out there, start making some decisions. You got this, and we will see you next time.